What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Penn State versus Ole Miss college football matchup going down Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Penn State and Ole Miss. And, it's the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. And, I got to admit, for all the talk that we've had about the transfer portal and the damage that it's done to the landscape of college football so far in the postseason, these are two teams that are coming in relatively unscathed for the most part. Both coming in 10-2 on the year. Penn State finished 9-3 against the number, while Ole Miss was 7-4-1 against the number this season. But you look at just the transfer portal and the guys that either have opted out or are in the portal or are injured. For the most part, let's start with Ole Miss. I mean, you lost your starting right tackle, Micah Pettis, in Week 10. He's out for the year. But outside of that, there's not many guys in the transfer portal that saw a ton of action. Most notably, Isheem Young at safety. He saw 130 snaps this season. Kyron Heath on offense at tight end. He saw 121 snaps, but he didn't play pretty much in the second half of the season. The only opt-out really that Ole Miss has is Cedric Johnson on the edge. He's a starting edge rusher. But outside of that, it looks like Ole Miss is coming in pretty much intact. For Penn State on the other side, you have a couple of opt-outs in Shawnee Dixon and Chop Robinson on the defensive side of the ball. Those are some key pieces, as well as potential opt-out on the offensive line in Fashanu. He declared for the NFL draft, but he might play it. He's still been practicing. You might just see a decreased workload. Maybe he might play, he might not. We'll have to see because we get closer to kickoff. But a lot of the guys for Penn State that have said that even if they're going into the NFL draft, they still want to play this game. So two teams with some motivation. You can almost have a traditional cap for this game. And that being said, I like the over in this matchup. Penn State, we saw the offense really start to increase down the stretch. Drew Aller got a lot more comfortable throwing the ball down the field. And we saw, Penn State shut out Michigan State in the season finale. They put up 42 points in that game, put up 27 points on a solid Rutgers defense, 51 on the road against Maryland, 33 against Indiana. So this is a Penn State team that can score. And Ole Miss, well, as much as I like this Ole Miss defense in spots, they've had issues with tackling as well in some spots. And they've been prone to giving up the big play through the air, and they really have a hard time stopping anything on the ground. And a Penn State team that likes to run the football, well, that may be problematic for Ole Miss. On the other side for Ole Miss offensively, sure, they're going up against a rock-solid Penn State defense that actually led the country in total defense, was third against the pass, second in yards per carry, and third in rushing yards allowed per game. But this is an Ole Miss offense that saw tough defenses all throughout their year in the SEC. They put up a respectable number against Georgia, hung 38 on Texas A&M. They're nip and tuck with Alabama, and like I said, they saw plenty of tough defensive units in the SEC. I think Ole Miss can at least do enough here to keep themselves within reason and contribute to an over here. So give me the over 50.5. I thought this game was going to probably open closer to 53 or 54, but like I said, with two teams with pretty much full lineups and a full boatload of motivation here, I got to take the over. So give me the over between Ole Miss and Penn State, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.